Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video we're going to be around the house and we're going to be doing some more refreshing for the spring season. So I'm in my primary bedroom right now. I never did anything for this space for the spring, so I'm going to do something here. And I'm also going to be doing a few little touch-ups in my guest bedrooms as well. So today's video is going to be all about the bedroom. So if you'd like to see what we'll be getting into today, keep watching. We're going to get started in my guest bedrooms, and this is the space that is long overdue for a refresh. So we're going to go into bedroom number 1 here. And it is pretty much the way that I left it from the winter season. You can see I had the red going on in here during Christmas, and I never changed it because I didn't have a need to. Everything in here is just as I had left it when I first decorated. I didn't have any guests over the Christmas holiday, and so everything was still clean, and I just left it in here. But now that we are well into spring, it is time to do a little something to spruce this place up. I have this lamp here that I thrifted. I love this. Definitely will be keeping this. I will be looking through my stash to see what color I can switch out the bedding to, and I want to do something about these blinds. And the same is true in this other room. Haven't done anything here. It's really dark and everything, and I definitely want to do something to these blinds. I've been on a journey of changing the blinds out in my home from the builder grade blinds, and these are on the radar. And so in today's video, we will be tackling the blinds and getting them updated. So a special thanks to joydeco, who is sponsoring this portion of today's video. And joydeco sent me out blinds for both of these rooms. They are custom sized to fit these windows. These windows, as you can see, are longer than the standard window. And this is the way that these blinds come. They come with the brackets that you will need, the screws that you will need, as well as the anchors. Now, these blinds do require tools in order to install them, but it's pretty straightforward and easy to do. And you just insert them right inside of the window well. You can do an external mount as well as you prefer, but I think I want to go ahead and put them inside. That's the way I had them measured. So I'm just checking here the mechanism to make sure that they roll properly, and we are ready to begin the process. And of course, they come complete with the instructions to show you what tools that you're going to need and exactly how you install them step by step. So we're just getting them lined up here to make sure that we get the measurements okay and everything to get them ready to go up in the window. We also have to make sure we get all the hardware out from the old blinds that we took down, get all of that out of there. We're going to need to do some repairs to this window, but that will happen at another time. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and get these up. Actually, this whole room needs to be painted, so we'll tackle that later. Now, if you're not familiar with joydeco, they sell a variety of window coverings. They sell blinds, they sell shades, they also sell draperies. I'm going to be linking all of their information as well as a link to these blinds if you're interested in getting them. They do also come in different colors. I chose the off-white. I wanted to make this room a little bit lighter, especially since I tend to go with darker bedding in this space. So here they have been installed, and I'm just pulling them down here just to test them out. These are sun filtering, not blackout, which is what I chose, and I'm really happy with them. Now, don't mind my windows. I do have someone scheduled to come and clean my windows finally. They are so dirty, but we're going to take care of that. But I'm loving the way that this room has been refreshed with the nice blinds, and I will be looking, like I said, for some more bedding in here to just kind of spruce things up and make it ready for spring. And here are the blinds in the other room. They're exactly the same. I chose the off-white in here as well, and I love how bright it made the room in here with the sun being able to kind of filter through here. Love that for this space. That was a quick and easy way to update a room, and now we're going to move on to our next project for today. Okay, so now we're back in the primary bedroom, and we're going to go ahead and do some decorating in here. This is pretty much how I left my bookshelf from winter. I guess I've kind of moved some things around just because I was using the decor pieces in other parts of my home, which is what I do, which is kind of left this area kind of neglected. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate it. I know that I want to take these down because I already have an idea of where I'm going to be using these next. So it's time for these to come down. And I do have 2 of them, so this is the one on the other shelf. So we'll go ahead and take that off now. And I have an idea of what I want to do in here. Now, I was over at Kirkland the other day, and they had a sale going on. And you know, if you shop at Kirkland, the green tag means a clearance. These were $19.97, and then they were 30 or either 40% off. They ended up being $13 for these. So I did get two. And I already had a vase that's very similar to this that I thought would be really pretty paired with this. So I haven't even taken the tags off of it. I don't know why, because they definitely won't be getting returned. But we're going to try that up there like so. I love the shape of that. I love irregular shaped items. So one thing that I'm going to do with this styling is I think I want to remove as much of the gold as possible and the dark colors and just kind of go with a white vibe for spring, summer. So we're going to go ahead and take these away. I'm going to leave the books for now. And I'm going shopping through my home looking for other options. Since I'm going with more of the white decor pieces, I'm looking for every place that I have in my home where I have white decor, which are over my cabinets in the kitchen. And so I found some of the decor pieces that I had around upstairs in my home. This is a thrifted piece that I've had for years, and I use this all the time in my home. I have that little statue from Burlington a while ago, and then I just recently picked this up from Ross. This is a white marble, I don't know what you call these things, but I thought it was cute, and for $12.99 I didn't want to leave it. I also came here over my coffee station and I had this bowl, and I decided I'd give it a try in the bedroom as well. Ever since I purchased this at Home Goods some months ago, I've had it here in this space, so I think I'm going to try it somewhere else. So I brought that in there. I had to get all the remotes and whatnots out of there. That's where I hide some things like that, my fan remotes or whatever. But anyway, I've got this statue here, and I decided to pair it here on this first shelf with the statue. And then I have, matching shelves. So I try to do something similar on both sides. I don't like a matchy-matchy look, but I do want them to look similar. So that's what I'm doing here. It's kind of going back and forth between the two. I'm removing this brass here, and I'm just trying different decor pieces in different places just to see how I like it. Now, I will move things around about 50 times before I land on a look. And so that's kind of what I'm doing here, just trying different pieces just to kind of see how they flow from one shelf to the other. One thing that I do enjoy doing, I'm not necessarily going to do it this time, but if I have some identical pieces, sometimes I'll put it in one shelf on one side and another shelf on another just to kind of make a little bit more interest with your eye. But anyway, I decided after I got these vases up here that it needed some greenery. And so I went upstairs looking for some stems that would be perfect for the spring. And I came up with these. Love this a lot. And since I brought in the green stems, I decided to bring in these topiary balls that I had. I had those out already in the brass bowls that I had out, but I decided to go ahead and put them in the white marble bowl and the other decorative bowl here. And this is how the two shelves are look. Again, they are not identical. They give you something interesting to look at on both sides because I have it kind of mixed up, yet they're similar and they flow nicely. Actually, as I look at it, the only two items that they both share are the bowls, or not the bowls, the vases that I got from Kirkland's for $13 just on the top shelf. Everything else is different on each shelf. But I styled them very, very close to the other. That second shelf there has that little thrifted piece. I did decide to turn it in the other direction. I thought it looked a lot more interesting. And then I brought out some bookends that I had upstairs. I went shopping again in my home for some bookends, but I only had one set of these bookends. So you'll see what I did on the other side. I've got some bookends, but they're not identical to those. So I like the way that side looks. Let's move over here to the other side and see what I've done over here. So we have the top shelf. We've got the vase that I got from Kirkland, and then the other one that I said was kind of similar to it, which made me decide to purchase those vases. And then I've got that marble knot or whatever you call it on that second shelf there on top of the book. And then moving down to the next shelf, I decided to stand some books up and put bookends here. And again, I said I don't have identical bookends that I had on the other side, which were the white ones, but I did have these acrylic ones or crystal ones, whatever the case may be. And I love the way that looks. And then I have my other decorative bowl there with some greenery in it. It's always nice when I get these shelves kind of switched up a little bit. I spend a lot of time in my room, in my bed, looking at these shelves because I face this way. And it's just kind of nice to have something new to look at for a little while. So I'm happy with the way that it turned out. I'm happy that it was very, very budget friendly for these changes here. A lot of these pieces I already had in my collection, with the exception of the vases. And I didn't make any changes over here on this other side. I kind of put this vase out here in the springtime with some magnolias in it, and I left it there. And I've got that really small little storage item in there that I have out. My mom uses that when she comes over to prop her feet up, so I just kind of keep that in here because it's the perfect height for her. Not long ago, I got rid of the chair that I used to have in this corner, and I replaced it with that full-length mirror, which was the best decision ever, because now I can use the mirror to just kind of get an outfit check before I leave for the day and not have to worry about a chair there piled with clothes, because that's what was going on over there. And just like in my guest bedrooms upstairs, I need to change out my bedding. I have all this winter bedding throughout my home, and I'm still enjoying it here in the room. So I will eventually get around to switching it out to something a little bit lighter in weight. But for now, this is what we have going on, and I am loving it. And I'm loving the changes that I've made here to my bookshelves especially. And I love playing around with different screensavers that they have out there. I just find them so fascinating. Well, thanks for stopping by the channel today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I would like to thank joydeco again for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And again, I will leave all of their details in the description box below. So be sure to check that out. So if you're not currently subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button also if you like this type of video. And also hit the post notification bell, hit the share button, comment below, all the things YouTubers tell you to do. I'd like to ask that you do that before you leave today. I would appreciate it greatly. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that I see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.
I can never repay you for all you are and all you've done for me. I couldn't thank you enough. My worship could never measure how I feel. So I'll be an offering at the potter's wheel. I give you my life, I offer my best, a sacrifice. Whatever you ask, morning and night, and every hour that shall pass, it's yours to have and hold. I can never repay you for